Hello, my name is Dickerson, the Dickerson Bluegrass talk show. I'm here at Rudy Fest at Puppy Mountain Music Festival. I'm here with Grammy Award winning mandolin player, also IBMA, 11-time IBMA mandolin player of the year.
Hi folks, it's good to be here.
I'm Steffey.
I'm pal Anthony Dickerson. Thank you. Good to be with you.
How do you like it here at Puppy Mountain?
I love it. It's fun to be out playing. Rudy Fest, Poppy Mountain, up here on top of Poppy Mountain at Rudy Fest this year. It's good to be out, good to have music going again, and man, what a crowd. We got here yesterday on Thursday evening, and man, it's packed. I love it. So good to be back out at festival with you.
Yeah, it sure is.
It is. How you been? It's good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been 2 years.
It has, yeah. Well, last year was kind of a washout, but hopefully everybody got through it okay.
Yeah, I remember meeting you back in 2011.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's been a long time.
It has been. We've known each other 10 years now. Yeah, that's cool.
How did you guys start playing the mandolin?
Well, I started when I was kind of older compared to a lot of kids today. You know, they'll start when they're 6, 7-year-old. I was 14 when I started playing, and I didn't have anybody in my family or anything to play, but I just got interested in it when I went and saw the Lost and Found, and MC Young was playing mandolin, and something about the way he played the mandolin just made me want to get a hold of one, and so I got one, started taking some lessons, and just started playing with a lot of bands around my area down there in East Tennessee, around Kingsport, Tennessee. And next thing I know, here I am, however many decades later, still playing. I love it just like I did the day I started.
And you play with a lot of great bands throughout the years.
I've been really blessed. You know, the Lord's allowed me to be part of several. I appreciate everybody I've been able to play with, and I never thought that I'd be doing this, you know, but that's how it's all worked out, which is great.
What was although I know for sure, but everyone doesn't know you, what band did you play in the past?
Well, I started out playing on the road. I was playing with a lot of little regional and local bands, but the first group that I ever played with was the Lonesome River Band that was traveling around and playing a lot. And then I went from the Lonesome River Band we started a group called Dusty Miller, and that was myself, Tim Stafford, and Barry Bales, and that's how we had been playing together locally before I went to the Lonesome River Band, and then we put Dusty Miller together, and that eventually turned into us playing Thousands crowds. So I was with her for 8 years nearly, and then I played with the Isaacs, and then I played with Mountain Park for about 8, 9 years, and then I played with Dan Tominski back in 2008 and 9, and right in there, he had the initial time that we did the Dan Tominski band, and then I played with, we put the Boxcars together.
That's how I met you.
Yeah, that was about the time me and you met. So
the second year.
Yeah, and the Boxcars were together about 8 years or so, and played with Highland Travelers, and now back with Dan. So.
You almost mentioned Volume 5.
Yes, Volume 5 too. We were just on stage. Played Volume 5. I've played with. I look at all the great musicians I've had a chance to play with and stand next to. It sort of blows my mind, but I'm glad that any group I've been able to play with, I just try to play the best I can and add to what they're doing.
Yeah, and you have. I got you as an influence. Although I'm not a mandolin player, but you're a good mandolin player and a good singer.
You're kind, thank you. And I appreciate all you do for the music. I mean, promoting it, talking it up, getting it out. I wish there's 100 of it.
I know, right? Yeah, but who's your influences on playing mandolin?
Well, the first one was MC Young, and then I started hearing. I didn't know any mandolin players outside of Bill Monroe. You know, that's the only one I really knew. And so I heard Dempsey play, and I knew Bill Monroe. Of course, Bill's an influence. And then I heard David Griffin. He was a huge influence on me when I first started. And then I heard Doyle Lawson. And Doyle Lawson was a big influence on me, too. So it was just a whole host of players. Then I started listening to anybody I could get, Sam Bush, anybody I could get a hold of their playing. You know, I was trying to copy as best as I could. And it just sort of, I guess the longer you play and the more licks you start building up, it kind of turns into what you do too. So, yeah, those are my big influences. Mike Marshall, and of course nowadays nowadays there's so many great players. Sierra Hoa, Chris Thiele, I can't even think of all the great male players. And those young ones that I might not even know their name, but I see them at festivals like this year. Mandolin playing is in good hands these days.
So I was playing with the Dan Kaminsky band nowadays. You will come with them south.
Yep, playing with them tomorrow night here at the Rudy.
At 9 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And,
looking forward to that, playing with this great crowd. Looks like the weather's going to be good, so it's going to be a fun time.
And you've been up to since.
Well, during all the lockdown, I just did a whole lot of teaching, like the online things and stuff like that, and just played very little. We played maybe 5 or 6 times last year, but most of those were like private events and things like that. So we played a little bit last year. I've done some local playing, around where I live in Galax, Virginia now. So in that area there's a lot of people that pick. So there's a lot of jams and picking and things like that. So I'd go and do play stuff whenever we could, but just like most people had to stick around home, a whole lot last year. But did get some licks in every now.
Thanks so much, Al.
Thank you, Evan. Always good to see you, man.
Always good to see you too.
Thanks to you. Thanks to your dad too. Always good to see you, folks. Thank you, folks.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm Evan Dickerson Bluegrass. Please be sure to check out Al Steffey tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with the Dan Kaminsky band. Take care, everyone. Coming in soon.
Thanks. Thank you, Evan.